following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, being led to the ring by Danny Deals. From Bakewell, Tennessee, 289 pounds, Jax Dane.
Jax Dane is a dangerous, dangerous man. Where's he going? Oh, he's waiting for 10.
So he's Storm about to come.
No, he's going to get ambushed.
And his opponent.
And the bell sounds and the men are not in the ring because this is a no disqualification matchup.
Well, we didn't even get a ring announcement for Tim Storm, but here he is. He might not even be aware that he's in a match right now. He got cold clocked as soon as you walked through the curtain.
Long history between Jax Dane and Tim Storm. Tim Storm was able to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion by defeating Jax Dane, but I think what's important for people to know... Oh, no. Big belly-to-belly suplex.
Big release suplex, throwing the huge Tim Storm across the ring. How impressive is Jax Dane?
I think what a lot of folks might not know is it took Tim Storm multiple attempts at Jax Dane to finally defeat him and take the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Jax Dane's beaten him before, and he knows he can do it again.
Look at him. He's almost 300 pounds of muscle and bad intent. Tim Storm, of course, having his hands full here.
Of course, no count out as Jax Dane goes shoulder first into the steel steps.
Yeah, there is a nasty history between these two men. Here's my question, as Tim Storm has managed to get on top in this one. What on earth is this Danny Deals guy? That's the guy from the commercials, right?
I believe that's the guy from the commercials, and it's the guy from also the very poor Mama Storm impression.
And he wants to be Tim Storm's manager? Is that what he was proposing?
I think originally what he was hoping for was to have Tim Storm and Jax Dane team up. I mean, we are headed towards the Crockett Cup, and if you had these two guys as a team, it would be a formidable force for sure, but Tim Storm just was so disgusted with what Danny Deals did, talking about his mother, impersonating his mother, disrespecting his mother.
Well, we see them now brawling into our NWA Arena crowd, and if this crowd has any sense, they will be keeping well clear. Remember, this is a no disqualification matchup, and Danny Deals last week alluded to the fact that Tim Storm was the one who had the NWA Championship, bringing the NWA into the new era and getting the spotlight that went along with that, whereas Jax Dane felt perhaps he was the one who carried the NWA through the tough times and was the one more deserving of that spotlight. So this perhaps is where this beef originated.
Oh, where are these guys going? They're all the way at the top of the arena.
It's precariously up there, and so are those fans in attendance.
I mean, they could take this all the way to Techwood Drive if they wanted
It's
to.
Close to 600 pounds of humanity between them, Tim Storm and Jax Dane.
Those are steel cables up there.
Just going back and forth like two old school monsters. I love this. I mean, we know all about Tim Storm, but for a lot of people, this will be the first chance they've got to take a look at Jax Dane, and how impressive a specimen is he.
Look at that, after that punch, I mean, completely collapsing Tim Storm.
Now, this is like a caveman just clubbing a saber-toothed tiger to death.
Jax Dane, so physically impressive.
This crowd is booing him to his face. Not smart at all. This guy is a hair-trigger temper, clearly.
Where are they going now?
Going higher and higher.
Air's getting pretty thin up there.
Referee desperately tracking them. Our cameraman having difficulty following them at this stage. They might leave the arena if they keep going.
They could. Oh! Using that steel door as a weapon.
Steel gate straight into the knee of Jax Dane.
Jax Dane still able to deliver that offense. Look at these two monsters just show at it.
Jax Dane's technique with his punches is surreal. So good. And now he's touched up 300 pounds. Tim Storm.
Falling down the steps.
Steel edge steps on that. And no carpet on that.
No, I mean, nothing's comfortable in this arena whatsoever except for the seats that these folks sit in. Everything else is rock hard.
You get fans stood on the bottom of these steps. They might want to get out of the way very quickly.
You know, they're all trying to get that perfect selfie, but...
Yeah, you might get a little too close for comfort. And security pushing them out of the way ASAP. Yeah, other two big men trudging down those steps. Danny Deals making way. He really has been the instigator in this whole situation.
He really has.
Keeping well clear of the action, very wisely. They're heading over our way here. We are getting a close-up and personal view of these two beasts just slugging away at each other. Looks like Jax Dane is bust open here.
Face first into the Crockett Cup.
Crockett Cup, our referee, desperately trying to hang on to it. That thing's worth a lot of money.
Mike Posey saving the Crockett Cup. Did Jax put a dent in it?
Blood beginning to pour from the head of Jax Dane at this point. I'm moving back. Let's get out of it.
Action up close and personal.
Yeah, a little too. Yeah, I'm impressed, big man. That's your focus, not me. Terrible news indeed. Terrible news for Tim Storm by the looks of things. Wow, clubbing blow. Just listen to the impact. There isn't security in this arena that could handle these two monsters. Returning the favor is Tim Storm. Listen. All good news, apparently. I'm not sure what he's referring to. The good news is that area, and we're back to relative safety.
That was intense. What a chop!
That sounded like a gunshot. I'm sure it felt like a gunshot to the chest. These two just knocking lumps out of each other. I don't think the NWA arena has ever seen anything quite like this.
Jax Dane was asking for another one. Oh, no. Belly suplex
on this tiled floor. No give, no mats. And Jax Dane had it back over here. I'm going to be honest, I'm terrified of this guy. That's the hero, he says. There may be a new hero in town. And his name is Jax Dane, and I'm not going to argue with him.
Danny Deals smiling ear to ear.
He's loving every second of this, and so is this audience. I don't think Tim Storm is right now. Huge belly to belly on this tile floor.
Keep in mind, if Tim Storm wins this matchup, he's going to get 5 minutes in the ring with Danny Deals.
This is the first time Jax Dane has been here in the NWA arena. This is a statement performance.
No chair once again, completely legal, no disqualification.
The steel chair into this corner. Highly conspicuous in there, of course, the referee just leaving it there. This is legal in this kind of matchup.
Storm gets the reversal. Jax Dane able to stop himself. Big clothesline there by Storm. Can't take Dane off of his feet.
Impervious to pain, apparently, is Jax Dane.
No one has ever done that with a big boot from Storm, but look at this.
That's your hero. That's your hero, he says. The jealousy of Jax Dane.
Nailing the Dane event. His version of the Samoan drop, but look at this. Tim Storm already up to his feet.
Tim Storm in a very bad way, however, and now he's backed himself up against that steel chair. And head first into it runs Jax Dane. Tim Storm with the perfect storm.
Will it be enough?
Here's your winner, Tim Storm.
What an epic encounter. Ultimately, Jax Dane falling on his own sword, going head first into that steel chair that he placed there, and Tim Storm somehow, after one of the most brutal battles we've ever seen in this arena, is victorious.